Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jess and this is another reading vlog. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come in, say hi, start off this week's reading vlog. So the book for this vlog is one that I am super excited for. I've wanted to get it since it came out a couple years ago, and it was like super hyped and super big on BookTube and on a bunch of platforms that I pay attention to. And I wanted to get it so bad and I never did. And I recently went to Barnes & Noble's and they had their like buy one get one 50% off sale, and this was part of it, and so I was able to pick it up, and I'm so excited to finally get to read it because it's supposed to have all of the like fun, good, whimsical vibes, and I'm so excited. And that is The House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. Everybody that I have seen or heard read this has loved it, and so I am so excited. It's supposed to have like major Studio Ghibli vibes. But this is a book that follows a man who is like a social worker for like magical children, and he gets called in for like an emergency situation to go visit this house in the Cerulean Sea, which is an orphanage. It has a bunch of magical children because apparently they're going to destroy the world, and so he gets called in to go like assess the situation and see what's really going on. And apparently there's like a little bit of romance in here, but it's mainly like found family and like, I don't know. I'm excited. I feel like it sounds like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children just a little bit, and I loved that book. And then it's supposed to have like a little bit more like childish whimsy, I guess. So I'm super excited. I also just love this color. I love like the purple and the blue in the sky. I think it's beautiful, and I'm just so freaking excited. I'm so freaking excited. The one thing that I don't like about this book is that it has one of these like split covers where like the front part is like less than the actual like size of the book, and that drives me nuts. But we're gonna live with it because I finally have the book and I'm finally reading the book and I'm so excited. So I'm going to go get started on this, and I just wanted to come in, check in, say hi, welcome you to this book's vlog, and tell you what the book is. But yeah, now that I've done all of that, I'm gonna go read this, or start reading it, hopefully love it from the very beginning, but I will let you know what happens, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I wanted to come in and give y'all an update. I have read 100 pages of The House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and I am loving it so far. I think it is so good, so cute, and so whimsical. So basically, we're in this world where like there's a bunch of magical youth and magical beings as well as humans, and from what I can gather so far, the humans kind of have like almost like a register on all of the magical beings, and so these kids that I don't know if they were taken from their families or if they're just orphaned by who knows how, but basically the magical youth live in orphanages. And then we have this organization called the Department in Charge of Magical Youth, and they are in charge of like kind of overseeing these orphanages, and keeping them in check and making sure like the kids are being taken care of and kept safe. And that's who our main character Linus works for. He works in this department. He has for like 17 years, and he's a caseworker. And basically, the people that run these orphanages, like the caretakers, have to turn in these monthly reports. And the way our story starts is the one at this house, this orphanage at the Cerulean Sea, has not been sending in reports that make any sense. He's been very vague, it's very mysterious, and they feel like something is going wrong. And so the extremely upper management, the head honchos, the people in charge of everything, decide to send Linus to this orphanage to see what's really going on, because this orphanage is classified level 4, which means no one even knows it exists, because they have some very interesting charges. So one of those is actually Lucy. one of the kids, and Lucy is actually the Antichrist. So this orphanage contains the Antichrist, which is why they're worried that something's going wrong because he could potentially destroy the world. Uh, so again, I'm only 100 pages in. Linus just now got to the orphanage, so we had all like the backstory and everything, and we've now made it to the orphanage, and we've met all 6 of the kids, and they are all so cute and so much fun. Um, I will say though, like I think my favorite is going to be Lucy, the Antichrist, because he is just a little ball of fire. Uh, I mean, literally, because he can like create fire, but he's just so cute because he's constantly trying to scare people. Like he just takes so much joy in scaring the crap out of Linus. Like he's constantly talking about how he's the bringer of death and the destroyer of worlds, and he can do all of this, and it's hilarious, and I think it's just so funny. Um, but yeah, we've met all of the kids. They're all super cute. They're all like brothers and sisters. Like they care so much for each other, and you can tell already, even though I've only met them like 20 pages ago. Um, and then Linus, he just wants to live his life, man. He just wants to wake up in the morning and eat some food and then do his job and then go to sleep. And he does not know what to do with this situation that he was thrown into. And so I'm excited to kind of see him like figure things out. And also he has a cat. He has a cat, and it's like her name is like Calliope, I think is how you pronounce it. That's how I'm pronouncing it in my head anyways. And she is so great. She is a little ball of attitude. She doesn't like anybody. She just does her thing and glares at people. And that's about how my cat is right over here. She's actually laying down on the bed beside me. Um, but yeah, same vibes from there. So I think that is adorable because she reminds me of baby, and so I like the cat too. But yeah, I'm loving this book so far. Super cute, super whimsical. I also flew through those 100 pages. I read them in like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna get back to reading this. I just wanted to come in, say hi, check in, let you know how I feel so far. I'm gonna go read some more, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's about an hour and a half later, maybe 2 hours, and I've read another 100 pages of The House on the Cerulean Sea, so I wanted to come in and give you an update. It's probably going to be basically the same thing I said earlier, but I have hit the halfway point. I'm a little bit, barely over halfway through this book, and I love this book so much. I think this might actually be one of, if not my favorite books of the year so far. It's still, again, I'm only halfway through it, so that could change, but right now, like, this is just, it's beautiful. It's beautifully written. It's so fast to read. Like, it's not really fast paced because there's not any action, I would say, but it's so quick to read. It's so easy. It's so cute. I love the story. You can definitely see like all of the found family vibes. It's just making my heart feel so happy and so warm. It's adorable, and you're watching all these kids just be friends and just have fun and just be kids basically. Like they're all magical. They all have these reasons why the world is terrified of them, and of course he's there investigating because of those things. But then you actually meet the kids, and they're just kids, and they're just playing, and they're having fun, and they're going through school, and it's just adorable. It's adorable. I will say the one thing that's like getting me so far is like the summary on the back, and like all the reviews and stuff talk about how there's romance, and they're pretty blatant, like most of them, about who the romance is going to be between. And I could see it happening, but at the same time, I'm 200 pages in, and there's like been nothing to even begin us on that track. So I'm a little worried about how, like, to see kind of how that builds from what we've seen so far, because I feel like it's the book is running out of time to do it, if that makes sense. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. But that's the only thing I'm like a little worried about. Other than that, this book is it's just amazing. It's beautiful. I think everybody needs to read it. It's probably really early to say that because I'm only halfway through. But as of right now, everybody needs to read this book. I'll let you know if that opinion changes, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to from all the things that I've heard about this book and the way it ends out. So, yeah. 200 pages in. Wanted to come give you another update since I hit another 100 page mark. But yeah, I love this. This is beautiful, and I'm gonna go back to reading it now. Hey guys, so it is a few days later, and I am back to wrap up this vlog, because I have finished The House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. Okay, so I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. Let's just start there. I loved this book. I think it was absolutely adorable. I loved the family dynamics. I loved all of the characters. I loved the way they interacted with each other. I liked the plot line. I liked the magical, like, people that are in charge, like, basically the magical policemen, as I would call them. Like, I loved it all. I thought it was absolutely freaking adorable. Okay, Linus is, like, he's so just cute, like the way he just goes about his life and he thinks everything's okay and then all of a sudden it's not, and he just rolls with it, and he's so open to like change. And well, he really wasn't at the beginning, but like his character development to where he goes to where he's open to change and like accepts all these kids as they are and as he's learned them to be, instead of just like listening to what everybody else is saying. It's just so heartwarming and it's cute and it just makes you feel so good. But I loved this book. And then like the little hint of romance that they put in here, like people falling in love, it's just so cute. I don't think I can say it enough. Like I feel like I said it 10 times already in like this like 30-second clip so far, but I loved this book. I think this is my number one book of the year, honestly, like 1000%. It's gonna probably be my number one book for this year. But definitely 5 out of 5 stars. I also recommend for everybody to go read this. I'm pretty sure it's like technically middle grade, but I feel like it reads for like all ages. Maybe not children, but definitely like middle grade and above. I think everybody will love this book. I love this book so much. I'm definitely going to be, my friends are going to get tired of hearing about it because I'm probably going to talk about it all the time and tell them, every single one of them, to read it and bother them until they do. But yeah, highly recommend this book, guys. It has been such a fun time reading it, and I have enjoyed every second of it. So I really hope you guys do too. But yeah, that was basically just a little minute-long rant session to end this vlog about how much I love this book. But sorry, it's true. I love this book, and I think you should go read it. That being said, that is the end of this vlog. If you've read this book, please let me know what you think down in the comments. Maybe somebody doesn't like it out there. I don't know. I think that would be crazy, but it's your opinion. So let me know. If you haven't read this book, probably guess what I'm going to say next. Go read this book, guys. I recommend it. I think it's wonderful. Everybody should read it. But yeah, that's that. Let me know down in the comments if you've made it this far what you have been loving reading recently, as I would love to know as always. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!